Yo, this is Azanti, your boy, and you're listening to The.Wav NG, Afropop's most essential. Keep it locked. You don't know.
I guess we should start, of course, congratulations on your new single, Getting Hot. People really digging the vibe, seeing a lot of positive reviews. How does it feel to finally have the song out?
It feels good, man. It's been a long time coming. Um, we've made the song early January, so we've been planning this drop for quite a bit. We've moved the dates like 3 or 4 times, so just feels good to let it out, to let my people hear the song. And like, yeah, man, it's doing. Thank God.
We also saw you at the Def Jam office in the UK in London. And of course, I'm seeing that this single was released in partnership with Def Jam. Can you tell us anything about this deal, or is it still under wraps for the time being?
Yeah, it's kind of still under wraps, Like, Def Jam is basically family, So the team at Def Jam is Tunji Balogun. He's just been blessed, man. It's just been family on a family thing. So yeah, man. But I'm not trying to give away details and.
I feel you. I understand. Hopefully you'll be able to give us the exclusive when the time is right. Speaking of, family, you seem to have quite the I don't want to say luck, almost prophetic, right? Of course, you sent YP emails trying to get him to listen to your music, and then you're now signed with Apex Village, and you've been on a steady incline. Do you consider yourself like Afropop's youngest pop star? Because you're 18, right?
Yeah, I'm 18. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's the question for you. Do you think I'm Afropop's youngest pop star?
I think that's what we're even gonna call this, Afropop's youngest pop star. Do you think the Nigerian scene is really giving you that props, or
the thing is, I'm rarely in Nigeria. For the past 3 years, I haven't been to Nigeria.
Yeah.
I'm usually shuffling between Canada and the UK.
Yeah.
So, because my family lives in the UK, but I go to school in Canada.
Right.
I don't know. I think so, actually. I think everybody's showing me love. The industry people, they show me love, but some of them might be weird, but that's how it is.
Right.
Yeah, but most people, for the most part, they show me love, man. And I'm just grateful, man. And I think it's been on a steady growth thing. It's just been going step by step, and that's the way it should go.
So let's go back to Getting Hot, right? What was in your head when you were like kind of creating the song, and how has the vision kind of played out for you?
From when I made the song, I had the concept of the video in my head, right? So,
right.
Cindy brought that concept like crazy. She put that whole thing together. When I was making the song, I just really wanted to make a jam that everybody can dance to, because I know I'm usually on an R&B thing.
Right.
But with this one, I wanted to give them, something they could dance to, something they could move their body to, but like something still experimental, something still fresh, new, that they haven't heard before. Yeah. So, that was what was in my mind when I was trying to make the song.
I was just checking through Twitter, and a lot of people, commending your Adlibs. How do you come up with Adlibs? Like, is it before the song? Is it kind of in the studio? Like the inspiration comes from there?
I just go. I just do the verse. Right. Not even like if I do like a line, if I feel like an ad-lib needs to be there, I'll do it so I don't forget it. So I just keep adding ad-libs, adding backups. That's my thing, actually. I just like to add BVs, backing vocals.
Right.
Like I feel like that's the meat. That's the meat of my music,
Right. Of course, you have quite the rich musical background. I was reading that, you started making EDM beats at 9. You listen to, jazz, rock, and everything kind of in between. You were even in a band. So what was like pushing you to keep like just doing these things in music?
It's just the love for the music, the love for the craft, I just wanted to be better. I just wanted to keep getting better. when you listen to jazz, when you listen to EDM, these are well, maybe not EDM, but jazz, you know, soul, funk. These are complex like genres of music, right? And I think it shows in my music as well, like the complexity. I like to keep it musically complex. Like I want, yeah, like with these types of music, it's just when you listen to them, when you try and make them, you're growing your artistry and you're getting better as an artist, and that's basically all I was trying to do. I was just trying to get better, uh, be a better artist. Like from time, actually, that's I just wanted to get better. That's all I've been trying to do, and I'm still trying to do that. So research is very key, you know, when you're trying to practice and that. So that I was just doing my research, my due diligence. You get me?
Right, right. I get a lot of that, you know, your dedication to your craft. Speaking of last year, you
Yeah.
had this single Latan. Is it Latan, right? I'm not Yoruba,
Latan, yeah.
but I'm really curious. What was that song about?
It's a sex
Because
song, my guy.
yeah, because I was on radio and I was asking what do I censor because it seemed you were talking about splitting something open. So what's that? What's the inspiration behind that song?
I was just feeling, it just sounded good, you know. Like I literally wrote the song. I was on a phone call with my boy, and when I was at the hook, when I was starting to write the hook, the first thing that came to mind was just that melody, like, um, and I was saying the word, so I was freestyling it. So I was just saying, I check, and I just basically freestyled the hook, man. And it was just vibes, and I was just damn. It's a bit vulgar, but like I can't say bang it, and I have to put it in. So I just let it in still.
Definitely,
It's not like
definitely.
I was thinking about anything.
Of course, congratulations on your debut EP, Azanti. One of my faves off of that project, Underwater. How does it feel like you're close to a year removed, 9 months removed from the project? How does it feel now that it's been out for a little while? How do you look at the
Uh,
project too?
my friends always shout out. They always pissed at me for this, but I don't really like that project. Right? It's just
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Like especially when something drops, like it doesn't do the same thing it does for me. When even before I dropped the project, I wasn't really feeling it. Can't lie. I just knew this was where I was. Everybody loves it, and I understand it's good music, but I feel like I could have done better. You know, I have way better songs. You know, like especially with this new album now. Like this is the only album I made, and I felt like damn, okay, I like this shit. I can spin it. I can spin it. I can spin it. Uh, yeah. With Azanti, it's done good. You know, I feel like it's opened up a gateway for people to see what I'm about, even though that's not really what I'm about. It's just a certain aspect of my sound. Yeah, that's what Azanti done. So yeah, it's done its job, and it's time to move forward again.
Before we get to your upcoming project, I just want to ask, so is it that you're kind of a perfectionist and you keep looking at maybe it could have been better, or is it that the
Yeah.
songs no longer really represent who you are becoming?
So, the songwriting is always, I don't want to toot my own horn or something. The songwriting is always impeccable. You know, that's just what I've been about. So if it's based on the songwriting, no. But like, it always feels, I always make a better record after. Like the next record I make is probably better than every project. Like every song on that project, I had already made like, I'd already started this project by the time I dropped that project. So when you guys were hearing that, that was basically like 6 months old. Like that was like 6 months younger
Right.
than when do you get what I mean? So like
Right.
that music was a bit dated for me. It felt dated for me. You know,
Right.
and the experience would be different for you because that's what you're hearing fresh off. I'd made so many more records, and these 7 records were just the ones that we already picked since January, and we knew we were dropping these records, so we dropped these records. But by the time I dropped the records, I had so many more records. You know what I mean? I'd already started working on this project, so I was hearing better music. I was hearing more innovative shit. that's something, you know, that project felt a bit safe for me, you know, with the newer songs that I've made, like they
Right.
feel more experimental. They feel like I'm touching, I'm on the edge of something. It doesn't feel like, you know, doesn't feel routine.